Let's take a look at extended adjectival constructions. So what are they and how can we recognize them? Extended adjectival constructions are listed in your guys' textbook in chapter group 5, Getting Down to Business on Quality Management, in chapter 4, Training the Managers, so on starting from page 281. Good. Let's take the sentence we used before in another presentation. Der Kuchen wurde von Herr Schulze gebacken, which we can translate as the cake was being baked by Mr. Schulze. So you remember the sentence. We talk about apple cake. And I would add another sentence to this sentence saying that the cake is delicious. Der Kuchen ist lecker. Good. So what is common in both sentences? Actually, we talk about a cake. Now, cake is mentioned in first sentence, cake is mentioned in the second sentence, der Kuchen, the same noun. So what kind of information do we have which is new in sentences? In the first sentence, we have information that the cake was being baked by Mr. Schulze, and the second sentence says that the cake is delicious. So which is green now, thus information is new for us. I would like to enlarge the second sentence, and I would like to integrate in my second sentence information from the first sentence. The cake was being baked by Mr. Schulze. So I would like to take Mr. Schulze from first sentence and past participle gebacken and integrate it in the second sentence. How can I do it? I will give me more space. You see, I will separate the definite article der, der, from the cake, and I will insert information from previous sentence. Now what I have now is der von Herrn Schulze gebacken Kuchen ist lecker. I have to add additional ending to my ending of preceding adjectives to my phrase, which is highlighted yellow. And now I have a second sentence which says the cake baked by Mr. Schulze is delicious. In this sentence we have a subject, cake. Cake is delicious. This is main part of the sentence. We have the verb is, and what I highlighted yellow, we call it extended adjectival construction. So this is construction I took from previous sentence, which consists on agent of the sentence plus past participle. But now we do not have past participle used as a verb. We have it just as description, characteristic of cake. So we use it as some kind of attribute to the noun Kuchen. What is important with extended adjectival constructions? We can omit them. We still will keep the main idea of the sentence. The cake is delicious. But we can beautify the sentence, enlarge it, and give more characteristics to the cake when we use this extended adjectival construction. Let's analyze another example. There is a man, and the man bought a very expensive car. In German, we say the sentence, der Mann hat ein Auto gekauft. So we use here the perfect tense sentence, auxiliary verb hat, because man is only one man, so singular form. So that's why we use helping verb in singular, plus we use past participle gekauft. So he, the man, has bought a car. Now I would like to add the second sentence saying that this car is very expensive. Das Auto ist teuer. Teuer means expensive in German. I want to describe the car and I want to take the past participle from first sentence and use it in the second sentence. So how can I do it? Again, I give me a space and I will insert my past participle from previous sentence to the second sentence, and I will put ending to the end, ending of preceding adjectives. So now I have the sentence, das gekaufte Auto ist teuer, which means in English, the bought car is expensive. As you see, we still have subject in the sentence, car, and the verb is, and what we have now as a past participle used as an attribute, we have this extended adjectival construction. It's pretty short, it's only one word, but still past participle used in form as an attribute. Sometimes we use present participles as well. For example, the reading students are very smart. The lesenden Studenten sind intelligent. So what kind of students we talk about? We talk about students who read. Lesende Studenten. So we can definitely identify the verb lesen, and we put the ending D to this verb, so we create such called present participle, but we are still able to find, to find the verb from this attribute lesen. The verb means to read. Very often we use past participles for our extended adjectival constructions. For example, in this sentence, the house built in year 1912 is very old. Here we use past participle gebaut a house. So from this attribute, we can definitely separate past participle gebaut. And you remember, how can you identify the verb from past participle? The verb will be bauen.